Right, let's set about it.
In the twilight, gentle glow, I see your face. A love so pure, no time can erase. Your hand in mine, a promise unspoken. Take me with you, where hearts are never broken. Through every journey, every path we find. In your love, I leave the world behind. With every step, every dream we pursue. Take me with you, my heart's calling you.
I have decided to remove the motor and the snake of wires behind it, just so I can work out how everything goes back. The reason I'm going to remove everything here is because, as I suspected, the epoxy has broken down, and it is sort of a bit crunchy moving apart. I can't risk that in flight, just a little bit of pressure like that. The more I move it along, the more sort of crispy it is, as you can see there. So it's inevitable. I need to strip the airframe down. Everything's come unbonded with the original epoxy, which I suspected it would. It's just the case with old epoxy. It's not too bad. I can split everything down, and we'll CA all of the wood, and then we'll epoxy the airframe back together, and at least then we know it's straight and strong. Right, I'll move on and start getting everything else stripped off of it to strip the airframe in half to rebond it.
Oh, take me with you to the ends of the earth. In your arms I find my worth. With every heartbeat, with every sigh. In your love I soar so high. In the stillness of the dawn, as the day breaks, your love's the melody that my heart makes. Through the shadows, through the light, take me with you, where everything feels right. Through every trial, every path we face, in your love I find my grace. With every moment, every dream that's true, take me with you, I'll follow you. Oh, take me with you to the ends of the earth. In your arms I find my worth. With every heartbeat, with every sigh. In your love I soar so high. Through the stormy nights, through the brightest days, with you my love I'll always stay. In your embrace I find my home. Take me with you, we'll never roam alone. Oh, take me with you to the ends of the earth. In your arms I find my worth. With every heartbeat, with every sigh. In your love I soar so high. In this journey, hand in hand. In your love I'll always stand. Take me with you, where dreams come true. Forever and always I'll go with you.
Airframe split. As you can see, all the original Hong Kong epoxy has all gone horrible and crispy. Look how crispy it is. So yeah, it's just to be safe. Obviously we did have to go through the hassle of splitting that, pulling that apart, because I can't trust that in flight. Now, if you sat and concentrated on watching what I was separating the model with, I was separating it with a tiny little engineer's ruler. So the idea of this is, it's not really sharp enough to gouge the foam, like to cut another slot in the foam. But what it does do when you get in between, if you use the beveled end there, as you get in between, it sort of, you can crust it apart and just keep working into it. And having an engineer's ruler, you can keep the whole line straight, so you can get a nice clean separation. And if a little one's too thin, obviously you can use a larger ruler, but I generally, that's what I would do. What I do when I split airframes, work it in, and then you can keep a perfect straight line along the actual original seam line, at least the best you can. And as you can see, if we pull this apart, oh, all we've really done is separated where the original bond line was. So we'll clean all that up, both sides, and I've noticed some of the wood as well is a little bit delamming. Some of these ribs are coming apart. I've got to replace, I think this one here, yeah, let's see, it's delamming. So right, we'll crack on with that. Good, that's a massive part of it out of the way. We'll get that cleaned up and rebonded within a couple of hours. Right, so that's all the decals removed. That's took hours upon hours using a little pick with a really pointed end, but I've got it bent at a slight angle so you can just sort of pick up. You can see the challenge it was. 1,000 pieces of decals. Both sides. So next thing is now to just double check all the framework inside, make sure it's all bonded still nicely, correct some of the delamination, and bond the fuzz together, and then we can do some filling. Right, so the elevator and rudder servo mount, that's the original servo mount, was delammed where it obviously got damp or whatever, but I've removed the delamming part supply, and I've got a servo tray here, plastic one, from a Dynam ME262. So all I've done is I've sandwiched them, bonded them, and that will sit nice and comfortably inside there. It will push in more when both the sides go together. We bond that in, and we've got a nice solid mount. Right, so now I've got to bond all of these, all of the skeleton into the foam. All we're going to do is just run a bit of thin all the way around the edges, let it creep into there.
In your eyes, I see forever. A love so strong it can't be severed. Every heartbeat, every breath we share. Stay with me, I need you there. Through the trials and the tears, in your arms I have no fears. With every touch, with every sigh, stay with me, don't say goodbye. Stay with me through the highs and lows. In your love I found my home. Through every joy and every pain, stay with me through sun and rain. In your smile I find my peace. A love that time could never cease. Every moment, every day, stay with me, don't drift away. Through the laughter and the cries, in your heart my refuge lies. With every kiss, with every tear, stay with me, always near. Stay with me through the highs and lows. In your love
take me with you to the ends of the earth. In your arms I find my worth. With every heartbeat, with every sigh, in your love I soar so high. In the stillness of the dawn as the day breaks, your love's the melody that my heart makes. Through the shadows, through the light, take me with you where everything feels right. Through every trial, every path we face, in your love I find my grace. With every moment, every dream that's true, take me with you, I'll follow you. Oh, take me with you to the ends of the earth. In your arms I find my worth. With every heartbeat, with every sigh, in your love I soar so high. Through the stormy nights, through the brightest days, with you my love I'll always stay. In your embrace I find my home. Take me with you, whenever I'm alone. Oh, take me with you to the ends of the earth. In your arms I find my worth. With every heartbeat, with every sigh, in your love I soar so high. In this journey, hand in hand, in your love I'll always stand. Take me with you where dreams come true. Forever and always I'll go with you. Fire and ice collide, burning the night to battle out. Elements fierce and bold, the story unfolds, secrets untold. In a world bound by darkness and light, fire rages with all its might. Ice whispers softly, freezing the soul. A dance of power beyond control. Shadows of fury, a clash of extremes. Fire and ice in never-ending dreams. The fight goes on, the war never ends. In this dark world where passion transcends. Volcanoes on, a burning fire, spits molten rage, a fierce desire to lift the sky, a fiery tongue, leaving an ash and embers where we've spun. They meet in clashes, fierce and grand, icy battle across the land. Steam ascends, leading troops, a battleground of beauty and of you. Fire and ice, a timeless war, dancing destruction evermore.
Right guys, so this is going to be the end of part 2 of the P40 Kitty Hawk build. Fuzz is all done. Obviously you can see we had to completely split the entire fuzz, rebond it, which is sort of just a defence mechanism just to make sure we're not going to put all this work in and it's going to separate in flight, which we know now it won't. So all that's left to do really of the fuselage now is to paint the spinner. So Anyway, as for the end of part 2, in part 3 we will be moving on to the wing section, which I have separated the ailerons, because I really don't trust these Hobby King style hinges. I mean, I gave that a little bit of a tug and it came straight out. So we're going to be redoing all the hinges with these much tougher jobbies. I've separated the top section of the flap covers because the old epoxy on that was the same as the fuzz. And also in the next video we'll be covering the pilot. I've got some nice detailed uniform here. This is from a company called DID, Dragon in Dreams. I have had a couple of comments on the RC groups asking what the uniforms were. These are 1/6 scale. The model comes in 1/6.5 scale, so this should be about the right size. Full parachute, as you can see, highly detailed. Really impressed with these. And we've got the headgear, mask, oxygen mask, leading round, obviously for a connection to the oxygen tanks, which will be inside when we do the details inside. So anyway, there you go guys, that's the end of part 2. Thank you for checking it out, and thanks a lot for the interest in part 1 as well. We'll see you in part 3. Thanks for watching.